Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is David Neyts, and today's topic is start your acting career at any age. So you've always had a passion for acting, but you never really decided to pursue it fully. Or you did give it your best in your very young years, but circumstances have always pulled you apart from your passion? Heck, maybe you've always been acting and auditioning, but you just haven't gotten your big break yet. Often people think of acting as a young man's game. Well, there is some truth to it, where usually child actors will be given more chances at bigger roles, well, because children are better suited at being molded into whatever we want them to become. The fact of starting younger, well, it pretty much correlates to any kind of job, though. Companies are usually more susceptible to hiring younger people, but this doesn't mean that you cannot start acting later in life. After all, movies and plays have actors of all ages, so booking an age-appropriate character, well, it can happen at any age. If you have a desire to act, I truly believe that you should follow your heart and do it. Here are a few simple things to take into consideration which will help you to start your acting career at any age. Number 1, starting older might be an advantage. Having survived all these years without acting means that you've had time to experience life, make money, and maybe even raise a family. Oftentimes when you come too young in Hollywood, you don't have all this life experience needed to survive here. I have met a ton of people who have come to Los Angeles fresh out of high school or college thinking that they'd make it to only last here a very short time. Let's not forget that Hollywood is one of the top places to go to for acting, so, well, life is expensive. Coming from the shelter of one's parents to the harsh jungle of Los Angeles is often too much for people to handle. Coming into this city at a later age, well, it probably means that you already have money saved up and you know how to take care of yourself. Number 2, the industry needs actors of all ages. It's true that a lot of leading roles are given to younger people, and the older leading roles are given to older actors who used to be the young leading roles. This doesn't mean that you cannot book an old character part. Usually the rule is that the younger you start auditioning, the more competition you have. After all, Hollywood is the mecca of acting, so young people flock here. As they get older and people haven't broken into the business, they tend to leave. This means that the older you are, the less competition you have. There are less parts too, but when you do get the audition, you might have a better time at booking it. Number 3, get with the tech. What I've noticed is that older people usually don't keep up with the available technology. It's as if we get used to doing things one way, and if it's worked for us for so long, well, why change it? The problem with that way of thinking is that we live in a society that is ever evolving. So if we want to have a better chance at success, we need to use the tools that are available to us. We don't want to be like Blockbuster and miss the opportunity of a lifetime with Netflix. We live in an age of internet and social media, so using tools such as LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and any other future marketing tool can only help us to advertise ourselves better. Number 4, older people look more interesting. This kind of goes against the everlasting youth and beauty that Hollywood is trying to portray, but I've always loved the wrinkles of an aging face. They just have more character. You can literally see it with known actors as they age. For example, if you compare Dwayne Johnson with his younger self, the fact that he has a shaved head and a manly face just gives him so much personality. The same goes for most actors when you compare their high school pictures with their adult faces. I'm not talking about old people who are decrepit, but I'm talking about a male or a female who has an adult face. They just look more interesting than a prepubescent kid. Number 5, acting is not just in big productions. There are plenty of community theaters and student productions happening all over the world. You don't necessarily have to go to the big leagues to enjoy acting. After all, if you have a passion for acting, then this means that you have a desire to express your passion, or simply want to enjoy it as a hobby. Join a class and start acting today. Audition too, because that's actually pretty fun too. But don't forget that there are plenty of places where they will welcome you with open arms. If you're an actor, you need to be performing and keeping your tools sharp, because if you can't act, it doesn't matter if you're young or old. Casting directors will not book someone who isn't right for the job. Okay, that's it. These were my simple reasons to start acting at any age. Please subscribe and like this video. Help it get boosted through the YouTube algorithm. As always, I enjoy making it and would love to hear your comments. Let me know what your experience is as an older actor. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.